tangent. Okay, I want you to go to, please on your calculator go to mode. Is it mode? Yes. And this mode is right here. All right, now look, it's got normal. Do you want a floating decimal? Radians and degrees, that's where you want to look. Currently, we want to be in degrees. So you, like, you know, if you come down with your arrow and then cursor over and hit enter, that should be highlighted. Yeah, just see what mine's doing? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so then go ahead and quit, so get out of it. You go second quit. Second mode. All kinds of tricks on this calculator. Okay. Yeah. I would not tell you a lie. Second mode. That's your quit button. Well, you shouldn't. That's the stuff that I did before. Yeah, I mean. Oh, no. All right, how about that? Just clear off the screen. All right, this is just something that I had from before. Okay? All right, so tangent. You need to understand that given an angle, we create ratios in our sides. Okay, there's three of them that we can create. Tangent is the one that we learned today. The sine and the cosine are the ones that we'll learn tomorrow. Okay, this is pure memorization. That's all that is. Okay, but go past the word and, you know, okay? You are in a big girl class. So, tangent, guys, you're going to want to put this in your little note cards. It's the ratio of the lengths of two sides in a right triangle. This is really important. This year we're dealing with a right triangle, and that's when we can use the tangent. It is the opposite side over the adjacent side. Okay, so let's look at this triangle. Let's look at the triangle that I have written up here. We clearly have an angle. Okay, we're going to have angle A. This is the one that I'm working off of. Not this angle up here. Okay, we're working with angle A. In a right triangle, we have a hypotenuse. It is clearly defined to be the side across from the right angle. Okay, when I'm trying to find the adjacent and opposite sides to an angle, opposite always means across. Opposite is never the hypotenuse. Okay? Adjacent is always the side next to. Again, it is never the hypotenuse. Okay? So, the hypotenuse is the hypotenuse, but the adjacent side is the other side that forms the angle that we're talking about. All right? So, opposite is across, adjacent means next to. Does that make sense? All right. Okay, so the tangent is the opposite side to angle A divided by the adjacent side to angle A. And so you're going to want to have that in your note cards. And draw the picture with it. Isabel? So when I'm going to take the tangent of my angle, I am looking at this side divided by that side. I'm creating a ratio. Okay? Yes. Because the hypotenuse is used for sine and cosine. The hypotenuse is the hypotenuse. We'll specify when we want the hypotenuse. Okay? The adjacent side is never the hypotenuse. Okay? All right, so we're going to figure out a couple of things. We're going to figure out the tangent of P. So here's my angle P. Correct? What is P as an angle? What is P? This is 90, this is 35. What does that leave P to be? Okay, 55 degrees. If I want to find the tangent of P and I'm looking simply at the sides, then you would say that the tangent of P is a ratio of which two sides? Okay, 23 over 26. On your calculator, would you figure out what 23 divided by 26 is? Ooh, didn't like that. So we're going to carry this out to about 3 decimals. So we're going to say that that's approximately 0.885, right? Correct? Anybody see a tangent button on there? Find your tangent button. TAN. Sine, cosine, tangent. All right. Tangent, hit that tangent button. Now, we said that this was 55 degrees, right? Plug in the degrees, 55. Hit enter. Oh, I did something wrong. Hold on. What did I do wrong? What mode am I in? I'm in degrees. You're not in degrees. Okay. I was doing something wrong. All right. 23 over 26, which is 0.885, is what you're looking for, okay? Whose is doing something weird? What did you do wrong on yours? Yeah, see, you're still on radians. Look, you're still on radians.
I literally just went to degree and then Natalie saw me.
Hit enter. You got to hit enter. Now it's blinking. So tangent 45. That's working. Okay. All right. So we're just going to talk about, never mind about the calculator thing for a second. So we're just talking about the ratio of sides. Tangent of P is 23 over 26, which is 0.885. Okay. Find the tangent of N. What's my ratio of sides here? 26 over 23, which is what? What's 23 divided by 26? I can't hit this to save my life. Dang. 26. Okay, whatever. Yeah, what is it? Okay. Okay. So we're going to find y. We're going to find y. Oh, hold on. You can't. Why can't you take the tangent of O? Well, that's the opposite side, right? It's a right angle, but it's the opposite. We could find the opposite side other than the fact that it's the hypotenuse, but then which side would be our adjacent side? We have too many choices, right? And they're not going to give us the same answer. So you just can't take the tangent of a right angle. You can't currently take the sine or the cosine of a right angle either. Okay. I'll show you in a second. This one, we're going to skip this one for tomorrow. I'm not sure why I put that one on there. Okay, 32. 32. Would you agree that the tangent of 32 degrees is going to equal what? 11 over x. Now, I want you to think about this as an algebra expression. If I gave you 5 equals 11 over x, what would you do? What would I do? So don't I have x tangent of 32 equals 11 then? Remember, tangent of 32 is a number. It's just a number. Right there. Keep it there. You can? Sure. Okay, so then I would have 5x equals 11 over here, wouldn't I? How would I go about solving for x? Divide by what? Okay, what am I going to divide by here? So x is equal to 11 over the tangent of 32. So we're going to this is what we're going to do. We're going to go 11 divided by parenthesis tangent button, what angle? 32. Close your parenthesis, and what do we get? X is equal to about 17.604. Because I'm dividing by that whole thing, just to keep it in there. Now, I want to show you something. What is 11 over 17.604? What is that? And what is the tangent of 32? See, we're just setting a proportion. If I take the tangent of an angle, and if I take the tangent of my angle and set it equal to the proportion of those opposite over adjacent, those are two equivalent values. Okay? The calculator is going to figure out what the tangent of 32 degrees is. It's just a number. And so because we know that that proportion exists, we can solve for 11 over that value to figure out what makes that proportions equal to each other. Okay? Megan? Right. If I have a 32 degrees and I want to take the tangent of that value, I'm going to get 0.624. The tangent of 32 on our calculator was 0.624. The calculator is going to figure it out. Any tangent of 32 is always 0.624. But it can change in triangles depending on what our sides are, right? This time I'm defining my height to be 11. Maybe I'm going to may have my height be 5. But the tangent of 32 will always be 0.624. So we're creating similar triangles. So what does that leave x to be if I'm trying to get 0.624? Well, if this height is 11, then this one has to be 17.604. If this had been 5, if I want to get 0.624, this x is going to change to get 11 over some value to be the same thing.
What you did at 11 over.
I was trying to show you, I'm showing you that I'm getting the same value. Yes. The left side is going to equal the right side if x is defined to be 17.604. Well, if they want you to set up the ratio, then set up the ratio of sides. If they're going to say find x, you're going to have to tell me that the tangent of 32 is equal to 11 over x, the ratio of the sides. I was just showing you why it's working. Yep, Mary? Opposite side length over the adjacent side length. Opposite side length is 11. Adjacent side length is x. Of that angle that we're considering. Okay? All right, look at this next one. Find x. Okay, would you agree x is considered the what side? That leaves 36 to be the? So if I want to find x, the trig function that deals with opposite and adjacent is only tangent. So the tangent of 56 is equal to what? X over 36. Remember, this is just an algebraic expression, really, because this is a numerical value. Okay? It's like saying 8. Just one weird way of saying 8. So how would I go about solving this to figure out what x is? So this 36, however, needs to go in front. Okay? So do 36 tangent of 56 equals x. And that is what you put in the calculator. So what is 36? All right, watch. 36 tangent button, see right there, of the angle 56. Close your parenthesis and hit enter. And you get x then has to be 53 point. Okay, So we can check ourselves. Let's just do our check. What is the tangent of 56? Hit tangent 56. We're just doing a check, Athena. Hit tangent 56. What do you get? Okay, so 1.48, right? Now, what did we say x was? That means 53.37 over has to equal, if we've done it right, is it? Because remember, the left side has to equal the right side. We're setting up a proportion. We're creating similar triangles with these trig functions. The sides can move, but the tangent of 56 is always going to be a certain value, no matter what size of our triangle. 53.37. Okay, is there anything else?